the first time since 1996, Barker Creek has its fecal coliform levels under control. But Stuart Whitford says it wasn't an easy fix. He's with the Kitsap Public Health District and oversaw the cleanup. Whitford and his staff took monthly water samples up and down this 6-mile creek. Then they traced the fecal coliform hotspots back to individual properties.
It's kind of like forensics. Yeah, it's not quite CSI, but it is. There's a lot of investigation. You need to go door to door because the contamination is occurring on multiple properties and then building up and then making its way to the stream.
Whitford and his staff have visited more than 100 properties along this waterway. They worked with the local conservation district to help farmers deal with animal waste and keep livestock away from the creek. They also required 11 homeowners to replace old leaky septic systems. Shannon Harkness was one of those homeowners. She and her husband and 3 daughters live on a small farm along Barker Creek near Silverdale, Washington.
So the creek is just right down there. It borders the other side of our fence there.
That's Tony, the noisiest. She's really noisy.
Ryland is 9. She and her sisters Paige and Quinn are showing me around Red Barn Farm with their mom. Ryland disappears into the barn and comes back with a kid goat on a leash.
This is Nate, the great. And then Nate and Nacho are brothers.
The girls plan to bring Nate, Tony, and Nacho to local 4-H competitions this year. The Harknesses put in fences to keep their goats and llamas away from the creek. Animal waste is the biggest threat to water quality in agricultural areas.
When you have animals, it's an added responsibility. It's, they're like having kids, so they can't clean up after themselves, so you have to. And
does that mean your girls are out scooping poop in the pastures?
Absolutely. It's part of having animals.
What do you think about that, Rylan?
It really stinks, but farm stuff.
But cleaning up animal poop wasn't the hardest part for the Harknesses in keeping Barker Creek clean. 10 months after they moved in, Stuart Whitford and the county health department came knocking.
I guess as politely as they could, they filled my septic that day. And, you have 3 small children and a lot of hopes and dreams, and putting in a $20,000 septic really wasn't one of them.
The Harknesses took out a second mortgage on their house and got a loan to cover the new septic system. The family doesn't take vacations. The new bathroom and kitchen Shannon Harkness hoped for have been put on hold.
Ultimately, we have a responsibility to our land, and we have a responsibility to our community, and we have shellfish beds down there, and everybody enjoys shellfish, so it's important that we take care of stuff up here so that we can enjoy shellfish down there.